Next item on the list. Apex Legends has unveiled details about Season 3 and changes to their ranked mode. This is from Ian Walker over at Kotaku. It says, Respawn has officially revealed the next champion slated to join Apex Legends. Players can get their hands on Hacker Crypto, a brand new weapon, and a slew of Battle Pass goodies alongside extensive changes to the game's ranked mode when Season 3, called Meltdown, arrives October 1st. Today's stories from the Outland cinematic isn't the first time Apex Legends are hearing of the elusive upcoming character. Crypto's name and abilities were first revealed by data miners before he was teased in the Season 2 launch trailer. The tech-based legend made his in-game debut earlier this week by way of a brief Easter egg in the new Sing Labs area of the map. The cinematic suggests that Crypto has arrived in Kings Canyon to save or possibly avenge a missing friend. We're not going to watch this whole thing because it's like 3 minutes long, but we will pull it up while we talk.
This place isn't bad, but it's still not as good as that shop on.
I have not watched any of the other Apex Legends shorts, to be honest with you. I love this art style. I love how it doesn't like try to emulate the actual game. I'm going to turn it down a little bit here on my end. Let me make sure it's not blowing you guys out of the water too. Let's see.
Try that new interface package.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
Run decryption.
I'm still of the mind that releasing one new character for each season is pretty light. I would love to see, you know, we got that roadmap that leaked, and I'm not sure how accurate we've stayed towards that roadmap since, you know, the seasons have gone on. But right when Apex Legends first released, you know, we saw like, hey, here's the next 12 characters you can expect to see that leaked out of the studio. So I would really like to see them put the pedal to the metal and release more characters than just one per season. It's the thing that makes Apex Legends the most unique. This idea that there's all kinds of different characters with different abilities. You can put together unique compositions to play. But I just don't think adding one new character per season is keeping it fresh enough when there's not that many base characters to begin with. I wonder how hard it is to balance these characters, because while the abilities are certainly useful, like there's a utility to them, I don't think any of them are super fight changing. Like they're really just there to enhance and make it easier to like execute the actual skill-based things, like the gunplay. They're used more strategically than as like fail-safes to get out of situations. So I don't know how hard it is to balance these characters. I don't imagine it's as hard as say like Overwatch, you know, because I don't hear a ton of stuff coming out. It's more about weapons balancing in Apex Legends than it is about character balancing. I may be totally off base there. But yeah, they haven't announced any details about the new game mode that's coming out. This short is really cool though. The description is let me actually pull it up. Because I don't want to get it wrong. Let's come over here and go to the EA blog. Cool, calm, collected Crypto deploys specialized surveillance drones to stay in the fight and out of the spotlight. So I wonder if this is more of just an information character being able to like release these surveillance drones, or if there's an offensive ability attached to these drones as well, where you can, because the ability to stay in the fight makes it seem like, okay, you're contributing like from a damage perspective. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this character breaks down. Do they give details about his abilities? There's a plus sign here. That's bad UI, guys. This is bad UI, because a plus sign indicates, hey, there's more shit to be seen here. You can hear me clicking, right? Nothing. Nada. Here's your new weapon, the charge rifle. Your battle pass is going to come. It's going to have, you know, the skins, the battle packs, other content, which again, like, I feel like nobody's really moved by the content that's in the battle passes, you know, for each of these seasons. So I'm interested to see if they kind of double down and create some better. And I say all this because my best friend is a huge Apex Legends fan, and he's always like, yeah, the battle pass just leaves a lot to be desired. And like, I'll go leaf through it as well, because I'm like, do I want to spend money on this? And the skins don't look all that unique. The rewards don't seem like they're totally worth it. The fact that your battle pass, a lot of the items in the battle pass are attached to specific characters, when maybe you're like me and you're a one trick or a two trick. Really, I play Wraith and who's the girl that like calls in the airstrike? She's like, pop the smoke, make 'em broke. I cannot remember her name to save my life. Anyway, yeah, like I two trick people, so I know that as I'm unlocking things, oh man, well, I'm only going to use like 1 out of every 5 of these items. They won't get any use. Let's see. They did reveal they did outline some of the changes that were coming to ranked. I'm going to read these for you. It says there will also be updates to ranked mode. Let me pull this up, actually. There will also be updates to ranked mode, which include a soft reset that will reduce everyone's ranked position by 1.5 tiers. I think that's a little odd that they don't just do like a lot of other competitive games do with placement matches of say like, hey, your ranking from last season is going to dictate where you place. And if you get X amount of, points within the 10 placement matches, you'll stay at that rank that you were at. I think just automatically regressing people 1.5 tiers creates a sense of artificial advancement that honestly, is that not going to impact the balance of the game in a lot of ways in terms of like the people you're being paired with? Because if I'm I don't know all the rankings, but if I'm in the top tier, if like I'm Apex Predator, I get dropped to 1.5, but I don't play for the first 2 weeks of the season, I'm going to be playing against a bunch of people who truly belong in what's 1.5 below Apex Predator. Whereas if I start playing in the beginning, yes, I'm ultimately going to even out to where I belong. So I don't know. I think that poses some strange balancing issues as well. Anyway, there's also going to be slight adjustments to scoring and increases to the amount of ranked points it will cost to play in higher tier silver matches and above. Players can also expect rank indicating badges to return, as well as new cosmetic rewards like gun charms and dive trails that also show off how high they've climbed in the rankings. And after deactivating the feature in the first season of ranked mode to avoid false positives, Respawn plans to implement harsher matchmaking penalties for abandoning teammates in the middle of the game in the next season. So, yeah, some subtle changes coming to ranked mode. I think the biggest thing of note there is the way that they're going to be handling reorganizing people going into season 3. I just think that's a strange choice. Really weird choice. I believe all this launches October 1st, so if you're an Apex Legends fan, be on the lookout for all of that. I'm sure they're going to release more details about the new game mode, give you some shit about the new character, all that sort of stuff. I've been done with Apex for a while. The whole freeloader thing was kind of a nail in the coffin for me, because I am a freeloader. I just don't want to be called out as a freeloader,